In this video we're going to be looking at Ponda aka Walrus Man. I know he's just come out in the Black series and the vintage collection figure is quite a good one, but this is the 12-inch Hasbro version. This is the Black series 3.75 reissue of the vintage collection figure. This is a great figure. So big and little. This figure is quite huge. It's 12-inch figure. But I mean, probably this is going to still be the best sculpt of Walrus Man, the Black series vintage collection version. Great figure, this one. So we'll get this. Let's look at the box first. So it comes in this huge window box with the sort of latest style Power of the Force packaging from about 1998. It's got a UK import label there, coming summer 1999. So this is from 98. Another import sticker there. Underside, Power of the Force. Yeah, nice packaging this though. So gonna get him out now. So this was reduced for $9.99 at Asda stores. That would have been like Walmart in the US. But quite a good looking figure. Comes with a blaster, removable hat arm. Brilliant. So let's get him out. I take Walrus Man out of the box. Let's see what he looks like. The figure looks pretty good. Yeah, very nice. So this is the Power of the Force Walrus Man. And this is how he comes in the box. So he comes with a blaster. First time he's been touched by a human hand. The jacket's got a really nice feel to it. It's got a faux leather feel to it. If you know the Forlom leather jacket from the vintage days. Yeah, it looks really good. So these bodies were more or less the old 12-inch G.I. Joe bodies, or the modern sort of quite muscular build. But it's a great looking figure. And you can clip the arm in. Brilliant. And you've got boots, trousers. That jacket's lovely. It's a nice, you know. Brilliant. I don't know if they've done a sideshow of Walrus Man yet, or Hot Toys, but you know, that'd be great. It's got black nails. Hopefully not a fungal infection. But great looking figure that. So that's Walrus Man Ponda 12-inch. Okay, we're looking at a 12-inch Hasbro Ponda, and this is the guidebook. Shows you other figures in the line. So you get Luke Stormtrooper and Obi-Wan. Some later releases. Some oddities there. So these are sort of 12-inch figures you could get back in the day. They're much better than what you get now from Hasbro, whenever they, not that they're doing any of late. I mean, the C-3PO is really good. But yeah, nice figures. Some of them are a bit, you know, the head sculpts are a bit off. But yeah, no, the original. But quite nice to look at these. And then to look at that. Pretty cool. And then the Marmites. Japanese Marmites, they're quite interesting. I have the ATAT driver in this. But let's look at the figure. So I've taken him out of the box. He looks pretty good. I mean, that jacket's just such a nice material. It's got that sort of rubbery faux leather feel to it. It's lined as well. It's the corners are stitched onto the trousers there. but it's got a really nice feel to it. When you reattach the arm, it's got Velcro there that you can attach, so it holds the gun quite nicely. Head turns left to right. Head's quite well done. He doesn't like you. This is a sort of figure they used for the robot chicken. I think they scaled it to Mego size, but they used this sort of, you know, if you ever watch Robot Chicken, you know this is Walrus Man. But the jacket's amazing. Let's tidy it up a bit. The trousers are quite nice, beige trousers, and the boots are sort of quite rubbery and certainly empty up to there, so that, you know, I don't know if they can be removed. Hands. Quite a cool looking figure though. I mean, the head looks great. Very nice. You compare him to the vintage figure or Black Series. Vintage collection. And the Hasbro 12-inch. They are nice to compare. Different weapon. He's got a pistol like that, and then this one's got a gun that looks like this. All black. Take it out so you can see the detail. So it comes with a nice pistol, no holster though, which is unfortunate, but still a nice little gun. In terms of articulation, he's got obviously got the removable arm, he's got elbows that move and rotate, hands that rotate but a bit stiff, and they got the, so they can move in and out as well. That's the sort of skin colour, sort of pea green yellow. Head turns left to right. There's that ab crunch. Same with this arm. Arm goes about that high. Quite very stiff because it's brand new. And then elbow again, in and out. Same motion. The wrist rotates as well. Hips go out that far. There is rotation above the hips as well. Knees, cool. Knees are incredibly stiff. I don't want to force it. That seems to be as far as it goes back. There's not really much movement in the ankles at all. I mean, the boots are quite rubbery though. Let's try this knee. Yeah, that's as far as it goes back. Don't know if there's an upper thigh cut, but you can do this sort of semi-splits, but you can feel the material pulling. So it's got quite good articulation for a figure that is now, what, 24 years old now? I mean, it does look great. I mean, that jacket is amazing. You just got to make sure, try and smarten him up a bit. I guess that's attached by Velcro on the back. Yeah. You can see more of the yellow on the G.I. Joe type body. So it's all attached by Velcro. But as I say, this jacket's got, you can see it's got some wear to it, but it's a good quality jacket. Head sculpt's amazing. See more of that sort of greenish yellow plastic. It's just a G.I. Joe body done in that sort of colour, and you can Velcro the pants back up and clip the button together. Don't think this pocket works now, but it's nicely done. All this jacket is just beautiful. It's got the undershirt, I guess that's held by Velcro. That fastens at the back. I think you've got to be careful with this jacket, it's kind of be quite fragile. I mean, this is just straight out of the back pack box, and you can see it's got some, but maybe this is just the age because it is 24 years old. Still, it displays really well, looks great. Great looking figure, this. Yeah, very nice. 12-inch Hasbro Walrusman. You see the texturing on the trousers and the fabric. I think standing him is going to be a bit, you're going to have to play with the figure for a while to get the so-called sweet spot, but for him to stand up. Yeah, let me adjust him a bit. I've got him to stand, but I'm very nervous if a single bump will just knock him over, but he does display really well. He's got that sort of stocky look to him, whereas the vintage figure is a lot more slender. Cool, I thought it was going to go then. It's nice to see the two together. There's the Black Series. The Black Series one's got more green head, but I wouldn't mind getting the Black Series version just to have that, because, you know, this is such a cool character from the original trilogy. Yeah, so, but this is the modern version, the Black Series vintage collection so this originally came out in 11 years ago, this one. And then it was reissued in the Black Series, and now there's a new Black Series version, 6-inch, and then there was this classic from 98. So it looks amazing. Be very careful. Love the face sculpt. Just caught him. You can see the boots are quite rubbery. There's a lot of give in them, so probably want one of those 12-inch figure stands if you're going to display this figure. There's a good look at the head. Looks rather nice. Quite effective for a basic figure. It's a good look at Walrusman Ponda from the Power of the Force 12-inch line. You can see a lot of the orange is coming off the jacket, which is unfortunate, but it does feel so nice and faux leathery. This is nice material as well, and the trousers are quite sturdy, I should say. There's the boots. There's details on the bottom. It says, what does it say? 1998. Lucasfilm Limited. Made in China. It says the same thing on both boots. I think if the boots were a bit more rigid, the figure would stand a bit better, but maybe it's, I'm sure it's been designed. There's a good look at the hands. Obviously with the 3.75 version you get 2 sets of hands. That's a nice looking piece. I like the modelling on the teeth, tusks really. It's a great looking figure. You can see all that orange is coming off. Great looking figure. See that the jacket's lined as well. It's a great piece really. And if you can get it for cheap, like say 15 quid, it's not bad. To take the arm out, you just unplug it. It's got a little socket there. And you can see how the arm articulates. See the Velcro there, and the articulation there. There's the pistol. So if you want to simulate Ponda Baba losing his arm, you can do so. Or you can reattach it. You just plug it in there. The Black Series figure does the same. He's got a whole arm that has that feature as well. This isn't the arm, but there is an arm that doesn't have the elbow joint that can be removed and leave a bloody stump in the figure. But yeah, it looks great. So there's Ponda Baba. I'll show you where the arm plugs into. So you just plug it into that, and then you can, or if you want to unplug it, it's up to you. Comes with this plastic belt or rubber belt that sits above the trousers. Got to clip that little clip there for the top of the trousers. I'd have thought the knee articulation would be more, but that's about as far back as it goes. You can hear it ratchet. But yeah, it's quite a nice looking figure. So is this Ponda Baba worth getting? If you're a fan of Ponda Baba and you like the 12-inch Power the Force action figures, or dolls really, they're not bad. I mean, the biggest thing with this is the orange is coming off the jacket. As soon as you touch it, you get orange bits on your thumbs and stuff like that. Can't really see it, but it's definitely coming off. But this is a really old jacket now. It still looks great though. I mean, the figure definitely displays well. Just don't handle it too much. Get one of those 12-inch action figure stands if you're going to display it loose. It definitely looks good though. I mean, who couldn't love a face like that? He looks brilliant. Looking for trouble as per usual. Comes with a pretty decent gun. The clothing is nicely sculpted, and I mean tailored really, rather than sculpted. And you know, I mean, you've got all of that work there in the jacket. It's all been stitched. It's quite, you know, quite tremendous really. So yeah, they've done a really good job with this figure, and the jacket is quite outstanding. It's just that it's quite fragile. It just, you don't want to touch it too much because of the orange coming off. The trousers are nice. It's got fairly good articulation. The head's not on the ball joint though, so I can only just turn left and right. But for a figure of its day, it's not bad. You've got the black fur, the nice mottling on the head, the eyes look good, the teeth, the tusks look really nice. The paint job is pretty good. Yes, I mean, I like this sort of marble, a bit of, that's the only paint imperfection I can see. Just make sure the jacket is hanging nicely. You've got two display options, with arm or without arm. I think it looks better with the arm. Comes with a cool blaster. Yeah, nice looking figure. That jacket is something else. So quite a nice looking figure. You're just going to have to like really be quite patient with getting him to stand. You probably have to tilt him a bit forward just to get that perfect balance. But overall, it's a really good figure. I highly recommend this one. I think I got this for altogether £15, including postage. So if you want to get one of these, just be patient. And if you want a mint box, you're going to pay a lot more. But I always wanted to take this one out. I was just kind of curious about what this figure was like. This was when Hasbro really made good 12-inch figures rather than what they do now, which is essentially give us a plastic bottle. But obviously the cost of producing these was a lot higher because you had to give them all this cloth goods. But he does look great. So that's Ponda Baba from 98, and then the little black series from originally 2011, and then he's been reissued. And then there's the new version with a green head, which is the black series. But yeah, very cool. Okay, so I hope like, and obviously this is quite a cool figure because of how he features in Robot Chicken when he asked Luke about his hairstyle and Dr. Everson mistranslates. But great looking figure. It's a really nice jacket. But you can see the orange is starting to come off. But yeah, it looks brilliant. Okay, so that's the Power of the Force 2 Ponda Baba, which came in this box from 1998. Great piece, highly recommend it. So if you can find one at a decent price, I suggest you pick one up. Okay, so that's Ponda Baba. Cheers, goodbye.